Well, all right. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Good Lord, we got a house full. Got a house full tonight. That's a good thing. I like to see that. 16 people right from the get-go. Uh, First things first, let's go get Grumpy. What do you say, y'all? Bring Grumpy in? Should we bring Grumpy in? What do you think? Uh, yeah, I think we ought to just hit that button right there and add him right into this
Hey,
slot.
hey,
Just like that. What do you know? Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
back. I'm amongst the living. I'm here.
You're
So,
here. You're back. You're
yeah.
in. Uh,
Yep.
you know, oh, my God, Lloyd, I've had a day. I have been so busy.
Yeah, I noticed, uh,
Uh,
at least I saw somebody else posting pictures with your name attached to it. So,
yeah, well, you know how it is when everybody else is on top of things and you're lagging, right?
yeah.
You know, I mean, uh, oh my goodness gracious. It is what it is. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What in the world?
Yeah. Ask Art. I know how it is. Yeah. I come running into his show today and sat down and he was just announcing that I wasn't in the show and he looks up and says, "Oh, there he is." It's like 3 minutes after, 5 minutes after the show. I fell asleep. It's just that simple.
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
It's just,
I'm gonna, I'm gonna mess this up. I just know it in my heart.
yeah. Well, so what else is new?
Man, I'm looking for a video now and I can't find it, and I just downloaded the damn thing. What in the world?
Yeah,
What
Lost
in?
Girl Hikes here. Here.
Hello, Angela. Yeah, we're gonna get started here and just say hi to
Yeah.
everybody and go down the list. JK.
I
I'm sorry,
I
JSK.
thoroughly enjoyed Spin Up yesterday. Uh, that was
Yeah,
that was an awesome show. He obviously was not using Wirecast yesterday.
obviously not. Uh,
Yeah, and he wasn't
uh,
using vMix either. He was using something. He was using professional type stuff. You know.
well, that's what VMix is, professional stuff. But
Well, that's true, but he was.
and
I don't think unless
his crew may have been using VMix, and they're just really
they
good
could
at
have,
it.
yes, because
I
there's
mean, it
yeah,
really looked like VMix to me, the way they were changing screens
a
and
lot
doing
of
all
it
that.
did, yeah, and yeah, they did show a couple of behind the scenes shot that looked like it could have been vMix too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yep.
when you look at some of the behind the scenes stuff that was put up there, so yeah, it was. Uh, yeah, it was definitely well done. So, and I picked up a couple pointers off it because I noticed the guys. He was always telling them, "Look at the camera," and that's something I've bad about not doing is looking at the camera. My camera's just slightly, so look like I'm looking up, but I
Right.
probably need to be looking right here, and then it'd look like I'm looking at the camera. But I've lowered my camera down just a little bit, uh, and I've made sure I've got the pop-out chat right in front of me, and
Yep.
those just some little things, things I know I should do, but I don't do. So I just went ahead and made some adjustments today after art show, uh, and kind of, all right, that's something I'm going to be working on, trying to make sure I'm looking at the camera more instead of over here at the chat or over here at you, So
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
it was
and that's what I do.
plus it was fun.
I arrange the stuff on the screen that way. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Um,
Yeah.
I can't find the video. This is so frustrating. And I know it's there.
Yeah, I think RC's was asking something probably about who the winner was of uh, the song, the Ready Set Drone song. I noticed Kelly put in the chat today. I think those of us in his part of his flight crew that he was off by one of the counts, so they're going back and redoing it all to make sure that they, uh,
Well,
making sure they do it right.
well, yeah, it's good that he double checks it, but the person that he declared the winner had far more votes than anyone else,
Well, yeah, I think he was
or
just
so it
more about,
seemed.
yeah, and he wanted to make sure that he gave the right number too, because
Yeah,
he announced the number, but then I noticed it changed again. So
yeah,
I think it was, you know, he just, well, that's good.
yep, yep,
There's a couple little things that went on that I'd, heard about afterwards that, you know, it was, good that they did what they did. And,
right.
so,
Now this is absolutely crazy. You know how when you want
yeah,
to add an input, right? You click on add input,
right,
and then if it's a
right,
video, you select video and you click browse and you go to
right,
the directory where it's at, right?
yeah,
Well, I have 2 copies of this video on my directory called desktop.
right.
And when I go to add video, well, wait a minute, let me go to all files. That could be the reason. There it is. It was,
That was going to be my next question. You have all files selected.
oh
Yeah.
my God. Anyway, that one I don't need
You were
the
busy
second
having
copy. I
fun
can
today. You
delete.
didn't have time for this.
Man, I tell you what, I don't have time for it now. I ain't ready. Now,
That's why I thought,
I really know why Ken Heron spends 2-3 days getting everything ready, because it really takes
yeah.
that much time to
Oh,
prep
absolutely.
prep everything, set everything up.
Yeah.
The shows where I start all my edits and my blah blahs on Saturday, the day
Right.
before,
Right. Yeah.
much better, much more organized,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just makes for a better presentation. But
But
anyway,
then you do a lot of your flying on Sunday,
and so yeah,
and that's when you want your newest videos.
exactly. So it
So
just gets hard to keep up with everything. And then
what you could do
when you run late
is
coming out of
do
flying,
last week's
because
videos. Yeah.
oh yeah, do last week's video. Yeah,
Yeah, instead of trying to
hold
get
back a
them
week,
out the day that you recorded them, hold back a week. Yeah.
do them
It
next
gives
week.
you a
Yeah,
week's time to get it set up, and you can set up after the show. That's what I do. My show for tomorrow, it's already set up other than sending out invites, partly because I'm using
StreamYards.
StreamYards. But the other part is I don't have to change anything now. If I put in a video, I'll get up in the morning and drop a video in there that I want to, if somebody sends me a video, I'll put one in. Boom. You know. But you guys know
Yeah,
I don't do a lot of videos when it comes to flying and stuff. So
right,
that's the
right.
advantage of being a vlogger.
Yeah.
So
But we got a lot going on tonight. Let me first just say hello to everybody that I can: Art, Dennis, Sunrise, Bob Casey, Rick Halber, Dennis Lovelady, Wendell, my brother Backwoods Droner and Dad are there. Ron Lockwood, hello, Angela, Agent K, Steve Mack, Ray Kelly, Art, yeah, yeah. Phantom Hodges, hello, sir. Fly Natural, yes, I saw your note, Roosevelt, and I will try to get taken care of with that. Jim at Above and Beyond, hello, sir. I think
Wendell
that,
Live.
yep, I said Wendell.
Michael Wright just joined.
Welcome, Michael. Thank
JSK
you for coming.
Enterprises.
Yep, got
Third Eye
JSK a
View.
bit ago. Third Eye View, I didn't get him, though.
He just
Mike
dropped
B.
in. You got Jody.
and Jody. RC Fun
Yeah.
Diversions. Mitch. Hello, Mitch. Anyway. Okay.
Rick
so
Halber.
Yeah, I think I said Rick. If I did, yeah, I said Rick. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay. And
Man,
Dennis and all
I
that.
tell you.
Anyways, and we got a super chat from Mr. RC Funds Diversions.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Hello there. You're about to get a shower. You're pooped. You just come on next week. Okay, Roosevelt. You want to sleep. Okay. Well, if all you did was drive over here today and fly a little bit and watch people fly a little bit and then drive back home and you're pooped, how are you going to drive all the way to Dillon, Colorado? How you going to do that? Yeah, come on now. Anyway.
Maybe he's going to have somebody help him drive and he can sleep.
Must be, because he sure didn't do nothing but sit around today. Even when he was filming for me, he was sitting down.
Well, you know how these young people are. Oh, look, we got another one from Artco Drone Solutions.
Thank you, Art. I appreciate that. I really do, you guys. You guys really do have no idea how much that helps out the channel. It really does. Got some big drone news that I want to share with everybody. And I have a video that goes along with it. And I'm going to make sure the video is up. The audio is up. Yes, the audio is up. And I know the audio is safe because it's nothing but voice. So, without any other time wasted, I want to play this video with this big drone news today. Okay? You ready for this?
Okay.
I'm not going to believe this. Just wrecked it.
Now, do you recognize that voice?
I do recognize that voice.
Yeah.
The mud stuck up in this.
Oh, man.
I hit this pole right here. Up here in my top light. And I come around and I caught that wire.
You caught one of the guy wires that hold the pole.
One of the guy wires right there. Yep.
Right there,
That'll do it.
Slammed it into this hole, buried it in the mud.
Ugh.
Yeah. So, that's the big drone news. Actually, that's not the big drone news. The big drone news is that when he got to it, it was upside down, one motor arm in the mud, you know. He took it back down to the house, and with I imagine probably a paintbrush, toothbrush, and toothpick, he got all the mud out of that motor somehow.
Yeah.
Stood it back upright, rebooted it, and the gimbal and everything come back to life, and then he flew it again. So the drone is absolutely no problem. Absolutely in good shape.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard something the other day. I don't remember where it was.
That's a tough little drone.
Yeah, well, I'd heard that these motors on these drones, what usually kills the drones is getting the main board wet, you know.
Yeah,
the motors, you know. Yeah, the motors can get water in them and be okay, you know.
This motor
it's not
right
recommended to stick them upside. Yeah.
This is a brushed motor. And the way that most of the guys that race and do rock crawlers and stuff now, the way they break these in, they put them in a bucket of water and run them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. You cannot hurt the motor by getting it wet. It's not the motor that gets hurt. It's the ESC board and all the other stuff.
You're right. It's all the main boards and stuff. We got Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
Ariel's in here.
Dennis,
and I don't know if we mentioned it, but I do want to say hi to Mike B, the Drone Ranger, because apparently we might have missed him. So we want him to feel special. And Chris Hope's here.
Yeah, we got to make him feel special for sure. That's absolutely right.
Ray Kelly.
Yep, I got Ray, Captain Ray.
Okay. All right. Robert Glazier.
I still got to load a couple other videos. Hello, Brent, Steve Mack. But I do want to really quickly remind everyone that if you want to send a link to your video to get played on the show, 400agluploads@gmail.com is the place to do that. That's how you get that done. Then, DJI or anyone else that might be listening, if you feel like you need to send something to me from the post box through the mail, P.O. Box 12, Holiday, Tennessee 38341 is how you get that done. And I've got to try and go click this and hit enter and then go right here. If y'all go to my website, and that's 400agl.net, you will find a button right on the home page for my link for Remote Pilot 101. Remote Pilot 101 now supports the channel. They offered affiliate, and I said no, pass the savings on to my viewers. So $99, full course, lifetime membership, Remote Pilot 101. These people right here, I don't have a big sign yet, but I got a sticker, and I can hold it up and go like that and say Remote Pilot 101, $99 on my website, 400agl.net. So that takes care of paying the bills for the moment. Email right there. I've got, thought I had another thing here. What is this? Oh, that's, yeah, I need to share that too. That's, I did get a picture today. Save. I did get a picture today. You know, Roosevelt's not the only one that took pictures today. You know that, right? Image.
Well, yeah.
Browse. Desktop.
Dennis is reminding us Brent Nunley is in. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Dennis. Hello, Brent, again. And I'm going to put this up there, and then I'm going to click that right there, and I'm going to say, look at there. There's me and Roosevelt.
There you go.
Out at the flying field. Yeah.
I see he doesn't know how to wear his hat right, but that's okay.
Yeah, he's one of them guys, you know, them left-handed guys that wears their hat backwards.
Yeah.
And he sits in a director's chair. You know that folding chair he's got? Man, that's a big chair.
Is it?
It's a director's chair. I mean, it's got no, it's got leaves on the side with cup holders and tables you can set your controller down on, whatever, you know, just crazy.
It says, wow, twins.
Yeah.
I saw that picture.
That looks like, I think he was wearing a Remote Pilot 101 t-shirt. Why is that picture
I think he was,
backwards?
yeah.
That's interesting.
Huh.
That picture showing up is backwards. The text in his shirt is backwards.
It is.
And I don't know why. That's really weird.
Because vMix doesn't normally flip things.
No, that was in my phone. That's direct out of my phone, just like that.
Right.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that might have been it, coming out of the phone, directly out of your phone. Yeah, I still shouldn't have done that.
Maybe I put the camera in selfie mode or something by mistake. I don't know. You know, when when you're trying to do all the stuff you're trying to do and everything, it gets pretty hard. But so
yeah, JSK just said a lot of selfies from phones do that.
So I had Roosevelt today run the camera for me, run the tripod with the camera in it.
Right.
So here's another tailspin. Okay. All the way down to the tree level, just like that. And then
here's
oh my goodness. Where in the world is the audio from that one? What's it called? O2. Hooey. Okay, let's
it's a little loud. There we go.
Yeah, boy, I'll say. And I think, here we go. This time I had a digital camera fastened to the airplane so that we could get a good view of the spin.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some barrel rolls and loops in this flight too, but...
What kind of digital camera did you have?
This one I was using one of them cheapy Ekin cameras.
Oh, okay.
Just in case something happens. figured I'm not destroying an Osmo action, you know.
Well, yeah, but doesn't that affect the weight and balance of the aircraft?
Not when you put it right over the center of the balance point on the wing.
Oh, yeah.
Now
Yeah,
it
you
does
should put
create
a
a little
center of it.
drag on top, so it creates a little bit of high drag, but nothing that
Yeah.
affects it like it's you know, too bad.
Right.
Yeah, it does look like a karma falling, doesn't it? Pretty funny. Here we go again. And pretty soon I'm going to roll it on over. Maybe it, yeah, right here I think. There we go. Yeah, that'd be great video for a karma falling, wouldn't it? And then right below it hits the ground, right before it hits the ground, I flare it out. But I crashed it today. So let me see if I can get to where.
Didn't hit the cough button fast enough.
It's before that. It's before that. Man, where's it at? Here we go. Yep, I kind of got a little squirrely on the landing. So there's one landing where it ended up upside down. Okay. And then...
I did that same thing in Flight Simulator.
Let's see, I think... Is that the first one? I had another one. Oh yeah, this is the first one. Well, they mowed the grass, and so everything's really short and sticky. So it's...
Yeah.
Okay.
Really got to get that.
There's another one over here where I... Boom, bang, boom, bang. It did cartwheels.
Well, at least...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it was kind of exciting. Roosevelt was like, oh! It was pretty
They said your mic is way below mine. I probably need to run mine back a little bit. Because we had problems last week with, and yours is awful quiet, Mel.
Is it?
Of course, it could be my... Yeah, it's a little quieter than usual.
Wow. Yeah, it was turned way down for some reason.
Yeah.
I turned it down for something. Who knows what? The only way that could have
Probably
moved
last
is if
week,
it was
the
me.
week before. Yeah. Probably the week before, because they were having problems hearing me, and so there. I've backed mine back a little bit. Whoops, that's not the right one. What the? There we go.
That's too much.
Okay.
Bring it back up. Bring it back up.
All right, how about now?
There you go. That's better.
Okay.
Background clips. I'm going to put the input in the right place this time. So we've got a couple videos that have been sent in, and unfortunately I don't exactly have them prepared, so I'm working desperately to prepare them as we speak so that I can share them. Okay. You can, yeah, oh my God. Okay. I'm going to switch this, and this way it mutes your mic. And this came from Captain Ray, everybody.
Oh, that's him.
Man.
We are down
Now
on the beach, bright and early. We got Logan. We got a bucket of mullet. We're cheating
Whose
today.
video
We're going
is
live
this,
bait.
Captain Ray? Is this your
But
video?
I'm going to go ahead and get set up, put the hat on my head, and go flip out a mullet. That's it. All right.
Okay.
So we got us our first.
All right. That's very interesting.
Where'd my check go?
What? You there, Lloyd?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I can't play that one. Let me remind everybody that to share video links, they have to be your video links. In fact, I'm pretty sure I say that. If you've got your video links, you want to share your videos with the show and so forth, send a link, blah, blah, blah. That video is on someone else's channel, folks. It's not on the channel that sent me the email, so I can't play the video. That would get me in trouble. That would not be cool. Ron Lockwood sent one. Is this the video link? Copy link address. Let's see if it takes me to the video. Yes.
Yeah, that was an awesome video.
It would have been nice to be able to watch it, but yeah, Ray, it's got to be on your channel, man.
But
I can't play other people's channel stuff without their permission. Let's get this one queued in and reset this to 1.45 and move this over and move this down. Down just a little bit. What's that, Lloyd?
Here is something, though. If they want to show somebody else's video on, they want to send you a link, make sure you have contact information for that
individual
creator.
For that channel.
That way.
That way I can contact them and get permission. Yeah.
Contact them, get permission. Yeah. Because there are a lot of videos that would be great to share, but sometimes we don't have time or don't have contact info, and it has to be sent to Mel. I can't say, well, I talked to him, because I've seen this happen on some other channels.
Yep.
They'll say, oh, I've got permission to use that, and then all of a sudden the person says, okay, we'll use it then, and then boom. Turns out you don't have permission, so.
Or it's got like
that would be
sound music in it or something.
Right.
Like this one that I'm fixing to mute the
Wendell
audio
says
on.
you can always play his on here. So.
Okay.
He wrote that in the chat.
That's good to know, Wendell. Thank you for that permission, because I just don't want to get in trouble for playing somebody else's video. It's bad enough playing other people's music, and getting busted for that.
Well, when I did that guy that did the Skydio, back when it first came out, before he was even out, and they released those, I contacted the guy, and he said absolutely, but he had his contact information on his site. That's another thing you need to.
Most likely people will let you play it.
Sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, 90% of the time, because it's good for them. We just need to be able to get in contact with them. And this is something we don't talk about much on the show, but that's, we could have a lot better videos coming in, some great stuff if we just have to have contact information and get permission in advance.
Yep. Mad Props RC, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you stopping in for a visit. And yes, this is a cool community. Hello, is this a cool community? Yes, it absolutely is a cool community. Anything with drones or fixed wing or technology about drones and cameras and the like, gimbals, what have you, is cool. And that's pretty much what we talk about on this channel, for the most part. We do get some scenery video and things like that, landscape video, but it's usually done by drone and usually done in a professional manner and so on and so forth. So yeah. Jim says he gives me permission to play Ron RL photography videos anytime. I appreciate that, Jim.
Appreciate that, Jim.
Right on there, buddy. Yeah. Well, if you get elected in November, then Jim can give permission to do a lot of things, because he'll have the executive order power. He'll have the power.
Yeah, he's gonna be a hardworking vice president. Because to be honest with you,
you're gonna sit on your ass.
So, That's right. I'm going to let Jim do all the work.
Well, all the video
I'm no
talk.
fool.
Let's go ahead and play Ron. So what do you say?
Well, man, it might be.
And I do have the sound muted because he told me in the email it's epidemic. So not going to hear the sound on this one, gang. Sorry, because I'm sure he's got some great music to go with this amazing footage.
I could go in there and get my new guitar and amp and come here and play something, you know.
Do anything with
You mean
RCs
banjos,
too.
though?
I do have a couple RC cars, large scale. I mean, large scale. They're like 3 foot long.
Yeah.
That I'm going to be rebuilding. So yeah, and yes, Trump is the best, but that's not the topic of this channel. But I agree 100% with you. Ron, where's this at, man? Salt Lake City.
It's in Utah.
Outside Salt Lake.
Outside of Salt
That's
Lake.
I-84, headed into Salt Lake, the canyon there. I know exactly where that's at. Hey, Brian, welcome to the show, my friend.
It's I-84.
It was that
Coming in
canyon.
from where?
Like coming from, let's see, this canyon right here. That's
Yeah.
I-84 coming around the north side of Salt Lake to I-15 to come up.
Oh. Yeah.
That's what it looked like anyway. I've been around all them roads
Yeah.
a billion times. Hopefully I'm right. I think that was I-84 around the north side of Salt Lake. But please like and subscribe. Well, there you go. Very nicely done, Ron. As usual,
Yeah.
man. Your shit's amazing, you know? It just always is.
I watched some of these videos that Ron puts out, and it's like going back to when I was growing up, you know, because we used to drive to Salt Lake every so often from Grand Junction, of course, all through Utah from Grand Junction out to Salt Lake, you know, and that's some of the area. It looks just like the area around Grand Junction.
Yeah,
back
exactly.
when I was there.
Yep.
You know, it's changed a lot since.
That's very true. Okay, so that took care of all the email stuff. I know everybody knows my website, 400agl.net. So you go over there. I have a membership link now on my homepage on my website. So you can become a member of the 400 AGL Club. I don't know what the hell for, but, you know, hey, go over there and there's like a $5, $10, $25, and then if you really want to impress me, there's a $100 a month membership. So yeah, somebody go drop that one down for me. I get about 10 of those. If I get just 10 of those, I could quit this crappy trucking job.
Well, you need to get 20 because didn't you say you were splitting that in half with me if they become $100 a month? Isn't it? And what you said? Maybe I misunderstood. Okay, it was a thought.
I'm splitting it.
Oh, I know what it was. You said you were going to double my pay. That was it. My mistake.
Well,
So
that
you're gonna
was
get paid
that
nothing.
Was,
That's not
that
much.
that was a couple months ago. No, if I get
Angela
20,
says she thought she heard it too.
if I get 20 people that actually do the $100 a month subscription to the 400 AGL Club, yes, Lloyd, I
Right.
will split it with you. Absolutely. 99%, 1% split.
That's, so I'd get $2 a month. Yeah, I see where that would go. Hey, $2 a month is more than I'm getting now. That'd be 4 times my pay.
Yeah, exact, wouldn't it though? No. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is going downhill quickly. Ron, man, that was some amazing footage as usual. Thank you very much for sending that in. Angela, you're slipping. You need to start sending some footage in there, kiddo. iAdventures, $20 super chat. Boom, boom, off goes the cannons. 10-4. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Need to play this one on the stream. Brent, I can't do it from a text. You have to email it to me, dude. I can't get it switched
Dennis
over and
announced that the
changed all that quickly.
Dennis just announced the Sunrise Crew's getting a 50% increase between beginning next week.
Oh, well, man, isn't he feeling generous? His wife being home's really got him in a different mood, you know?
You know, that can be looked at many different ways. So we'll just let it go. Because Dennis is a nice guy, and from what I've heard, his wife is a wonderful person. So we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. I'm just, I'm just messing with you, Dennis. And speaking of other channels, Professor Dude comes on directly after this show on Sunday evenings at the top of the hour.
Yep. Top of the hour. Yeah.
Busty FPV, hello there. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you stopping in. I invite you to subscribe. And Brian, yeah, I'm glad it wasn't my help, man. It was actually Bob Casey's help. Brian bought a Mavic Air 2. And he's down in Florida working on a job. And the drone, you know how the left stick operates the yaw sideways?
Right.
The right stick sideways operates the roll, or the sideward movement of the drone.
Right.
Well, his Mavic wouldn't go sideways. It only goes, no matter what he did with that stick, it only goes straight forward and straight backwards. And he couldn't find what was up with it. He couldn't figure out what was causing it. And so, and he mentioned this to me a couple days ago. He didn't find a video on it. So he called me again today, and he's like, man, I'm about to smash this drone with a 5-pound hammer. Holy smokes. For sound for the channel. Oh, my God. That's an Epidemic Sound subscription fee there, Rick. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you so very much, man. That is way cool. I will get that taken care of. Absolutely. So anyway, we got Bob Casey on the phone. You got dangling dingleberries there in your camera.
Oh, again, yeah.
Bob Casey, we got Bob Casey on a three-way call.
I'll be off.
And Bob told him how to find the thing in the app to turn on the brakes or turn off the brakes or whatever it is you got to change so that the drone will yaw, pitch, and roll or slide sideways like it's supposed to.
Right.
So, man, that's awesome, Rick. I'm blown away, man. Thank you so very much.
Ray Kelly says it's a feature from the last update.
The last update. Yep, that's what Bob said.
Yeah.
Mad props. I tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go to the top of this thing, and I'm going to put this back up there real quick right there. If you or anyone on the channel, and everybody knows this that comes to my channel regularly, wants to have a video showcased on the channel, send me a link to your video, preferably YouTube music, or pretty soon it'll be Epidemic music. It'll be okay. Or no music. Email the link 400agluploads@gmail.com. I will take a look at the video, and if it's playable, I will absolutely showcase it on the channel. 100%. So feel free. The new people coming in, I think that was a question asked by Mad Props and Busty. If you feel like sending video in, feel free. JSK, same to you. We like getting participation. That's what it's all about. Get everybody working together. Again.
Yeah. By the way, I've I will be doing my show tomorrow night, and I'll still be doing the panel format because it seems to be everybody's, I think, liking it that way. It's easier on me with everything I got going on right now. And I'll be sending out via Messenger tomorrow, unless you don't have Messenger, to the people I'm going to invite. So,
Okay.
may have a couple, because I can have 10 on there. I probably won't have 10 on at the same time, but I will be sending out the invitations for my show tomorrow at 7.
Cool. That'll be great, Lloyd.
And I'll do it within, say, 3
But
hours before the show. So
I was going to say you're going to do that before time to
before the show. I'm not going to send it out last week. Expect you to know about it tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah. Send it to
Freestyle in the Park. Okay.
Bessie wants to know where to send. Put that
Put that back up there.
address up.
We'll put it right
Address
there.
up there one more time.
400 AGL uploads at gmail.com. That's looking like a brand new channel. 29 subscribers, and looks like just one video posted a week ago. I like the header image though. That looks pretty cool with that quad, the angle the way it is, sitting on a rock there with trees in the background.
Okay.
It's a good looking image.
Yeah.
I
Your
like
channel
that.
predominantly deals with either planes or
Camera drones.
camera drones, or FPV.
But
Whereas
I do have the Tiny Hawk, and I was going to fly it today, but I forgot my goggles. I left the goggles here at the house. And I do have this monster that I haven't been brave enough to fly yet. But although now that I'm flying out at the AMA field, there pretty much ain't nothing out there I can run into. That'd be a pretty safe place to fly. Plus,
and don't forget to hit the like button, folks.
Pretty sure I could get a spotter going. You know what I mean? See what's going on with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty much everything drone related. I am building a boat. I'm building a 1-to-1 scale
boat.
RC cabin cruiser, Chris Craft.
Yeah.
Twin engine. It'll be a big cabin cruiser with a flying bridge, and it's going to have all the bells and whistles, rotating radar, operating winch for the anchor to winch the anchor up and down, and all of that kind of stuff. So that's going to be pretty cool. So a little bit of everything, mostly tech, mostly drone stuff related.
Yeah.
Try not to get too much into the political stuff. I am a type A personality, 100% all the way around. And I am a patriot first, conservative.
Yeah.
And
you kind of leave that up
Republican.
to me. I do that kind of. I do it on Art's political show. And Art's Place, Sunday afternoons at 2 o'clock Central Time, 1 o'clock Mountain, 3 Eastern.
There you go, Art. Free plug for you right there. Yes, Mad, we do. Lloyd has not actually met Paul, but I've met Paul and flown with him in person, actually. I've actually met him.
Drone Bum?
Yep. But yeah, we all know.
Yeah, no, we've talked on the phone some, but yeah, I haven't actually physically met him, no. Actually, you and Bob Casey and Chris Hope are the only 3 I've met in person.
And Brian.
From the YouTube drone community. Oh, Brian, I forgot about Brian.
Yeah.
Is he in the chat today?
He was a little bit ago. I don't know if he's still there.
Oh.
He did a super chat.
I completely missed it.
He lit up the cannons, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I
Yeah.
missed that one. Wow. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Well, I heard you saying that, but I didn't see who you were.
Hello, Thomas.
I usually look for him when he's in there, and I just didn't see it. So,
Yeah, Paul also flies. Well,
hi, Brian.
Paul's getting into FPV. He's been flying with. Oh my God, I done forgot. Who's he been going and flying with? Flying FPV.
Mikey? Not Mikey.
No, not Mikey. Somebody else. Carlos. That's it. Back from the sky.
Carlos.
Thank you.
Yeah, back from the sky.
Thank you, Mitch.
Yeah.
So
I
Paul's
forgot
been
about
getting into FPV, and
Yeah.
no, I'm not. Am I having focus on you? Keeping my mind on things? No, I just got my mind on too many things. So yeah.
This show is sponsored by Prevagen.
Hey now.
I didn't say Viagra, Mel. I said Prevagen.
Yeah.
Two different brains.
Yeah, they're Angela's brain parts at the same time. See, Angela's on the right page. Thank you, Angela. I love you, honey. That was real. That click. No. So, I got one more video I want to share real quick, and of course, it's not loaded up. But let me see if I can find it real quick, because I do have some video that, Roosevelt does a really good job operating the camera. You know that?
Oh, yeah. He's good with the camera.
I gave him my Osmo Action on the tripod, and
Right.
I said, now here's the deal. All you have to do is take this handle and keep it pointed at the drone. And then the drone will stay, or the airplane, whatever it is you're filming. You keep this one handle pointed at it like you're pointing a stick, and it will absolutely keep that airplane in frame. So he grabbed him a chair and he sat down at my tripod and he used the handle. See, you just do this. I'll even show you. If you put the camera in the mount like so, and then the control handle here that you can rotate and tilt, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Point that handle at the aircraft.
Yeah, it's got the floating ball head.
And it will keep the camera pointed. It'll keep it in frame every time. And look at there. Speaking of Metro drones.
Hey.
Happy Sunday, droners. Thank you very much, Matt. That's really cool. Bill, this one is a really, really old bell bond, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, and then my good one, this one here, this one's a Bogan. It's like weighs about 40 pounds. And, But anyway.
I forgot what brand I've got over there.
Excuse me. So, I talked about the Piper Cub that I ordered from Banggood, right?
Yeah.
And believe it or not, it was due October 1st.
Okay.
Well, it showed up a couple days ago.
Good.
Yeah, it showed up a month early. So,
yeah.
First time flying a tail dragger.
The fast boat from China.
Boy, I'll say. I had that sucker in high gear. So, Roosevelt filmed me today on the maiden flight of the Cub, and I'm going to share it with y'all. Now, I was very, very nervous, and it'll show in my flying. And the airplane's a little bit tail heavy.
On the squirrely side.
Well, when I took off, because
heavy?
it was a little bit tail heavy, it made it very, very difficult to control. But let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here because
Why is it
Roosevelt
tail
did.
heavy? Is it a...
See, I thought I
You
was
did
going
an
to
excellent
need.
job on that.
I thought I was going to need Marcel's help because he flies these cubs and timbers and things.
Yep.
But it turned out that, well, let's see here. I think I got that arranged enough now. Let's restart the video.
Yep.
Now I got it zoomed in a little bit so you can get a little bit better look at it. But
Oh, that's nice looking.
it's a little bit tail heavy. So I've got to, what I need to do is put the bigger battery in it. I was afraid to put too big a battery in it because
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
want it to be too heavy. Well, now I know
right,
I
and
can
through
put
the
the bigger
center.
battery in the front of it, and that'll
Right.
hold the nose down, and so.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it was very squirrely. I'm actually surprised that I was able to fly it and land it, because you can see here there's
Yeah.
a couple times where it looks like I'm about to land it,
Got to lose it, yeah.
nose down, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But so I flew one kind of spastic loop around the pattern and brought it back and landed it, and didn't tip it over. It didn't
That's actually
hurt.
a nice landing.
You know, yeah, I was
Yeah.
quite happy with it. So
You flared it just at the right time to let it settle down, so.
yep, burn off its energy, and then I actually taxied it all the way back to me, and
Got a steerable rear wheel.
yeah, it connects to the rudder. So, and then after that, I was going to fly it
Nice.
again. And it actually started getting a little windy, so I chose
Yeah.
not to. Chose not to fly again.
That is a nice looking plane.
I decided to keep it in piece. One, knowing that it was tail heavy, and
Right.
knowing that,
Yep.
come on now, knowing that it was tail heavy and knowing that the wind
Excellent.
was coming up, I didn't want to
Yeah.
push my luck, you know. So I just took it as it was, and so here's a little
Excellent.
clip I shot. Well, now I done raised it up too far, didn't
Okay, we'll
I? I zoomed it in too much
change
is what it
cameras
done.
instead.
Yeah, Roosevelt was like, let's see, let's reset all. We'll just leave it like that. Roosevelt was like, SD card pull on the Osmo Action.
Okay, we'll change cameras instead.
I said, okay, we'll just change cameras instead of SD cards. But right there, that's not a bad looking airplane.
Oh, no.
I kind of liked it. It's 30, well, it's 1,100 millimeters, Dennis, whatever that comes out to.
Okay.
And one of those tumbles with my other foamy, the one with the camera on top, one of those tumble
Right.
landings I did, gust of wind
Yeah.
caught it, and anyway, I did a little bit of foam damage on the tail on that one, so I got some gluing to do to that airplane now. First time
yeah.
I ever broke anything on it. So that'll be that, and then I gotta fix the new landing gear, the nose wheel landing gear I put on. The set screw won't hold it,
Right.
so I'm gonna have to grind a flat spot on the nose on the landing gear to put the set screw into,
Yeah.
so it'll hold
Right.
flat because it keeps twisting in there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
Right.
remind everybody, go visit Professor Dude, aka Old
Mitch.
Man in a Drone. Professor Mitch does his FPV
Yeah.
workshop tonight. Be right after mine. And it's almost to the top of the hour. Lloyd, you want to say goodnight to everybody?
Well, good night, everybody, and thanks for being here. I'm glad I got to see y'all in the chat yesterday at Spin Up, And tomorrow night, my show, 7 Central.
Wish we'd had more time to talk about Spin Up tonight. I wanted to talk about some of the stuff. Gave away some great
We'll
prizes.
talk about it tomorrow on my show.
Okay, we'll cover all that. And maybe
yeah.
Brad can let us know who won what, because Brad was the official record keeper for the prizes that got
Brad
gave away.
Alston. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll try to get that again. And Rick Halber, man, you rock, dude. Thank you so much. I will get that taken care of.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, anyway, thank you, Bob. There's a link to Mitch's show in case anyone here doesn't have it. I'm sure most everybody does, but just in the outside chance that we've still got Busty and was it Busty, right? And Busty FPV and I can't find the other name now. I'm looking for it. Mad RC or something like that. Anyway.
Yeah. Mad Props. Mad Props RC.
Yeah.
RC and FPV. Mad Props RC and FPV.
Go check out Mitch. He does a lot of good stuff on his FPV workshops on Sunday evenings. So with that, I'm going to start the countdown timer. It's going to run for 5 minutes. But Mitch is going live right now. So see ya. Thanks for being here. I really do appreciate you're here. Could have been anywhere. You chose to be here. Love you. Thank you.